So I call the today's Architectural Review Board meeting to order and starts with a continuation, application 2022-63, 3 Castle Road.
Good evening.
Hi,
How you doing, Randy?
good.
Um, uh, yes, James Kraft representing the villas at Three Castle Road. This is just a amendment to an already approved um, hidden above ground propane tank under the rear deck. It's being replaced with a larger tank, and we needed to still run it by you. So let me just share my screen, and I'll show you what we're looking at. Um, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a previously approved tank that's being upgraded in size, just to show you the site plan here. Um, this is as you come around the a bend at Castle Road. It's in the rear yard. It is protected by a screening that will be eventually under this addition that is presently under construction right now. You can see here, right now under this overhang. This overhang here is getting replaced with this overhang, and this propane tank is getting enlarged due to some mechanical and hot water changes that are happening. So what we're requesting here is an approval of a larger tank that will not be seen presently from the road. So that's what we're requesting.
Is this another vertical tank?
Yes, it is. It's just a larger version of a vertical tank. It's not a torpedo.
Okay. I have no questions. Any other questions? All right, so I move to approve the application as stated. Do we have a second? All in favor? Aye. That's it.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to application 2025-63, 40 South Fair Street, window.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you very much. My name is Rob Jones, licensed architect, working with John Morton, the homeowner at 40 South Fair Street. Um, they are, we are presenting today an enlargement of an existing window, as you see on the plans, and I will see if I can share that. Excuse me. Do you guys happen to have the drawings in front of you that you could look at, or do you need me to present that here?
You have to make your presentation by sharing your screen.
Okay, will do. Give me just a moment. Having troubles getting to that file. Apologies. Okay, just a moment. Here we go. All right, so you should be seeing the cover sheet A001. This is the property at 40 South Ferris. It's actually the rear facade facing west. Going through some of the general stats here, the project does border the historic district, but is actually just outside of the historic district. It is in the view preservation district, but alas, this particular scope of work will not impact any views looking west towards the Hudson River. Page A, the second page, A002, will show a close-up of the window in question and the window to be replaced. So currently it's a 4 feet by 2 feet window that will be replaced with a window in kind that is 4 feet by 6 feet, as you can see on sheet A212. And that is the scope of work. And then the last page has the window specification to match the existing and to be replaced in kind. And that's what we're proposing for this project.
So the window material is the same as the existing?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
What is the material of the new window and the old window?
The material is going to actually match the existing, and they've been working with a window provider for that. I believe it's a fiberglass frame. I can confirm that here. But the window should be matched to, like I said, to be replaced in kind with the existing units.
Okay. I have no other questions. All right, so I move to approve the application as stated. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, last is ARB 2025-64, 41 Beechwood Road.
Hey, everybody, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm the homeowner. I didn't realize that I could have had my fence guy do this for me, but bear with me here. So I'm putting up a deer fence on my backyard, and this is what it looks like here. So on one side, we have an existing chain link fence from my neighbor, and on the other side, there's no fence. We're putting up a chain link fence identical to the one next door right here. And then there'll be an aluminum fence up here next to the house. This will be aluminum. I can show you what it's going to look like with a 4-foot gate here, a 4-foot gate here, excuse me, 8 foot here, 4 foot here, 4 foot here. And I can, well, now I lost it. Bear with me. And this is what it's going to look like. And if you can see it, this is what it's going to look like in front, identical to my neighbor's. And this is what's going to look like on the sides.
I'm still looking at the survey.
You might have to stop sharing the screen and then click on what you want to show and then reshare.
Okay, let me try that again. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. How about now?
Yes.
Okay, So this is identical to my neighbor. This is going to be facing the street. And this is going to be, out and back.
So when you say the street, you border two streets. Is it going to be the aluminum fence on both streets?
No, no. So in the back of the house, the back is going to be chain link all around, just like my neighbor.
Okay.
Facing Beechwood will be the aluminum.
So we've been kind of shying away from those type of fences. I don't know if you've seen what deer fences that are going now. They're more of a welded steel.
No.
Okay. Because what a lot of people are doing is they put green against, they put shrubbery or whatever up against it, and the fence disappears. So
Yeah. Yeah.
typically,
I'm open to anything.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is what look. But two things. One of our what prompted me to do this was a Wall Street Journal article about 4 weeks ago about deer fences, and in consulting with that article and with the fence person, they thought this would be the best in terms of blending into just the natural, background, because we certainly don't want to be fenced in. We want it open. But if there's something, and it's identical to the one next door, so I provided some symmetry. But I'm open to whatever.
There's certainly a better choice than that type of fence. I don't know how to show it to you, but a fence guy would definitely have it in stock, and it's probably cheaper than less cost.
What would that be?
It's called deer fencing, and are you doing this for deer or just
Yeah. Yeah, deer.
so you can actually go a little higher too. Standard
Than 6
fencing, I
feet?
think. Yeah, I think you can go a little higher. You got to look at the code.
I think I heard 6 feet, but that may be for in town. I don't know what.
Yeah, we could do 6 feet on Beechwood.
Oh, really? You have to check the code, but
Regular fences is 6'6", but I think the deer fence has an
It's 5.
exception in the code that can go higher.
yeah, because John had one like a couple meetings ago that was higher. It
Yeah,
was-
my only hesitation is I want it to look symmetrical. So my neighbor has, this identical fence. So, on all the sides, it would be, identical to my neighbor. So it would look a little better as opposed to have, because my other neighbor, I think, is putting in a swimming pool. It's not coming up. So he's going to have some other fence. So I just don't want it to look like a, mix and match of 3 different, looks.
Right. So where we have allowed this type of fence is where it's not visible from any neighbor. So if somebody has a large lot and it's wooded, nobody can see it, then it doesn't really matter. But especially the fence that's backs up against, I think it's, what's the other street, Osceola?
Whatever that one's in back of me, I forget, was Field Terrace for it's in back. But a lot of this identical fence is on many of the properties in my neighborhood.
Yeah, and we also don't allow vinyl fencing anymore either. So there's stuff that's been there, and then there's people that just put it up and don't ask questions. But that's, this is what we're recommending. I would just recommend you take a look at the option and then come back to us if you have time.
Okay, I'd like to get this fence up. So do I have to wait another month for this or what?
We only meet once a month.
Okay, so so you're telling me I need to get a different type of fence, is what you're saying?
That's what we've been recommending and approving.
And it's called deer fencing?
Yeah, again, it's black coated, but it's squarish instead of the woven diamonds that you're proposing.
Okay, so it's squarish as opposed to diamonds.
Yes.
And you think he's gonna know what I'm talking about?
Every fence guy puts the stuff in.
So squarish as opposed to and black is so black and vinyl or not vinyl, you said?
It needs to be black coated, so it's steel coated with black. It's a thin wire. It really,
Okay, I'll,
it really disappears into the landscape.
okay. So what I showed, that wasn't right. What I showed was a diamond.
Yeah. So what we're seeing now with the aluminum, of course, is expensive, but you could put that, you know, we would prove that all the way around.
But yeah, I don't, that doesn't look as nice to me. That looks just like a, a country club type fence. So I want sort of a rustic appeal to this. I mean, and I like the woodsy atmosphere. I don't want it to look like I'm, putting a pool in my backyard.
Right.
But he'll know what I'm talking about when I say deer fencing, black, but squarish.
Yes.
And if I send a picture into the, because I don't want to do this one more time, but once I send the specs in, somebody can verify that that's the correct thing before we meet again.
Yeah, you send it to Sarah and then I'll get it and I'll respond.
Okay, all right.
Remember, the other problem is on bordering the other street. We definitely don't want to see this diamond fence on.
Yeah, I don't want to. That's what the guy tells exactly what I asked him. I don't want to. I don't really. I want this to blend back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. All right. That's it. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, so I move to call the meeting to close.